Hey guys, we're back with the house in Fata Morgana. Can't just call it Fata Morgana, that'd be wrong. It has been a long time. Hold on. Properties, how long has it been? I last recorded in August 19th. It is February 18th, so it's been about half a year since I last came here. I kind of remember what I was doing. I mean, it's only episode 2, so I mean, like, so you know, we're the albino girl. Let's call her that. Does she have a name? I think she's just you. This main girl, and we're looking back at a memory of, like, you know, the brother and sister who have incestual undertones. Is that how you say that? Probably. I assume this is Lode. Meliodas. That's his name. I think Nelly is the girl's name. I looked at it on I looked at my past recording for a brief moment. Let me move my mic this way. Yes, I understand. You don't need to say anything more. Girl's manner, right? Okay, we'll go together. Sorry. Me? Alone? No, please don't make me. The inhabitants of Rose Manor are surely living quite contented lives. And I'm sure they don't remember a thing. So is Rose Manor the mansion? Wait. Maybe? Possibly? Oh. This is an interesting song. Oh, that's just like... It's like Umineko with the clock. This is a clock that I'm making with my cursor. The room with the fireplace was always kept in pristine condition, so they could entertain guests at any time. Walls colorfully decorated with tapestries and stained glass windows gave testament to their great fortune. The servant's first assignment every morning was to clean this room. I forgot about the sound check in this game. It gets a lot of praise, and I can kind of see why. I imagine, you know, I haven't heard the good songs yet, but it's unique. Pitchers, silver plates, and silverware were polished to a shine, so they could proudly be put to use at a moment's notice. I didn't mean to say like the song's bad when I meant that. I just meant, you know, this isn't like... I wouldn't put this soundtrack on like Umineko level just because of this one, you know? And for events like their daughter's birthday, the room served an even more important role. Let's not get distracted. The tabletops were removable, so they had ordered new tabletops with designs made especially for this occasion. Once the banquet had drawn to a close, tables speckled with half-empty wine glasses and leftover candied fruits were moved off to the side to make room for, of course, the festivities. What time period is this? I'm assuming this is like in Europe during I don't even know when. Probably like it's gotta be before the 1800s. Right? Probably? I have no idea. Good evening, Lady Nelly. You're looking particularly lovely today. Oh yeah, I think I mentioned this in my first episode, but I only know one spoiler about this, and I only even half remember it now. I just remember, I'm not going to say it to spoil you guys, but it has to do with someone whose name starts with M. It's a female name. Like Michelle, Marissa, something like that. Nelly, I have these jewels cut just for you. But let me have this dance, won't you? Oh yeah, forget about the art style of the characters. I mean, I just saw it in the video, but... What's the matter, Nelly? Look exhausted. These are pretty good. Want one? No, you like sweets. They're apples, candied, and rock sugar, I think. You disappoint me, dearest Mel. Oh no, they said dearest Mel. What do you think is the matter? You just keep coming. It never ends. It's driving me up the wall. Everyone's just repeating the same lines they've been taught. They all think pretty jewels and request to dance are enough to make a girl swoon. I think that is true for you, Nelly. Though, why is she disappointed with me? You gotta give her, like, there's like a necklace, right? I don't remember a lot. I remember, like, the priest was like, hey, you should be a priest too. And it's like, hey, I'm not so sure, I think just kind of like, you know, apprehensive about it. I think. I think I'm done with birthday parties after this year. I'll probably throw an even bigger one next year. Huh? Why? Well, you know, you're about that age, Nelly. We are a reasonably distinguished family, so there are a number of different houses that would like to have connections with us. Why does the text wrap right here? I mean, there's a hole over here. Oh, I guess this. So what you're saying is do it for the family? No, that's not. Won't dare? Oh, no, I thought that's a dare. I won't date or marry anyone. I have no interest in being used as a pawn in their inter-family politics. Pawn? I wouldn't go that far. And I'm sure Father wants to let you choose yourself. You know, someone you actually love. Love? Never thought I'd hear you talking about love, dearest Mel. He's doing the, the classic rub the neck. What do I say? Quick! You don't even understand what makes Shakespeare. Oh, post Shakespeare? So, when was Shakespeare? Shakespeare. From 1500s to 1600s was. So this takes place at least in the 1600s. Well, it could be late 1500s, but produced most of his well-known works from between 1589 and 1613. So yeah, I'll say it's at least mid 1600s now. I think that's a solid guess. But what country do you think this is? Did it say at the beginning? Kind of thinking like France. I need to be honest. I know nothing about European history. Next to nothing, except for what I've learned from Fate. I fell asleep during Romeo and Juliet. And you're talking about love? We went all the way out to the Globe Theater too. Well, pardon me for being ignorant when it comes to romance in the arts. Hold on. Globe Theater. Let's see if that's a real theater. Yes, it's a theater in London. Okay, so we're like... Okay. I mean, she said we went all the way out. Oh, that minimized. Sorry, OBS won't game capture this, so I have to window capture, and that's not as convenient as game capture, so. But you're not Nelly's. Shakespeare's make-believe story made you cry like a baby. Anyone would cry at that. You'd have to be crazy to sleep through it. It's not what I'm saying. Someone who is as emotionally vibrant as you, Nelly, would have no problem finding love. The music shifted. Ah, dearest Mel, we should dance. Lady Nelly, could I have this? Let's dance, dearest Mel. What? Daddy! Me? Wait the house flies off the roof. The house flies off the roof. Come on, I really like this song. Quit pulling on me, Nelly. What's the point of us dancing? We're siblings. Ah, mother and father staring daggers at us. No matter. What day is it today, dearest Mel? Your birthday. Exactly, so I can do what I want. Now attend to your princess, as a proper prince should. Oh jeez, how did I get myself into this? Oh jeez. Lily's skirt fluttered along with her as she stepped into time with the music. Did the text change color? When it's narration, is it gray? Didn't notice that. Or maybe I noticed it the first time, but it's, been so long. She's not only a skilled singer, but a skilled dancer as well. Mel, on the other hand, fumbled over his own feet trying to keep up. One would be hard-pressed to describe his dance abilities as good, even as flattery. The boys of his pedigree were taught to dance as part of their etiquette lessons. He found himself more being dragged around by his sister. He could hardly be said to be attending to her. This is humiliating. Because his parents had been hands-off when raising him. I like how they made his sprite kind of go like that. Because his parents had been hands-off in raising him, largely giving him free rein to study and learn what he pleased, Mel looked like a tangled-up marionette. Throughout the hall, you could hear giggling, uncomfortable chuckling, people coughing to disguise their laughter. Come now, dearest Mel. This is the best you can manage. What are you gonna do when you find a girl that catches your eye? How old is our protagonist, Mel? It probably gave an age earlier. I'd say he's probably not older than 20, right? Like, I won't, so it doesn't matter. Follow my lead, Mel. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Eh. Nellie alone enjoyed her time dancing with her brother, quite thoroughly at that. It did not matter to her that he moved awkwardly or that the guests were giving them cold stares. It was their parents who first cracked under the pressure. Just as their father was about to give an exaggerated cough and stop the music, a ruckus suddenly swelled up near the entrance. What could that be? Who knows? Whatever's going on, I've been spared. The music came to a stop, and the party guests began bustling. The siblings' father spoke up sternly above the noise in order to quell the spreading commotion. He ordered the servants to investigate, and the music restarted, gave a short apology for the interruption, set the party back on course. Went to go check on the entrance with the other servants, as I recall. Oh yeah, the maid's narrating this. Oh my, why are you looking at me like that? These are not my memories, but those which dwell within the mansion. You think we should be following what happens next from my perspective, then? That is not what confused you? Well, your question shall be answered in time. In time. Now, let us return to our tale. The party had fallen still for a moment. Their father's decisive actions restored the guests' festive moods in short order, so it was not by any means the commotion that caused the ball to conclude earlier than planned. Oh dear, I hear thunder. It was rather loud, too. So look, we have quite the storm brewing. They lived in a country where weather was nothing if not unpredictable. Rain was a frequent occurrence there. Stretches of time where clear skies grew longer as summer approached, but the weather was still somewhat unstable on the cusp of the two seasons. They had a strong wind that night as well, which turned the raindrops into little spears on the window. Were the party to continue on any longer, no one would be able to go home. Although their father was quite concerned that Nellie had not got on with any of the aristocrat boys, he decided to cut the festivities short. Thank goodness, it ended early. How lucky I am. This must be a blessing for always being such a good girl. Not sure having your own birthday party cut short counts as lucky. Oh no, you got all the gifts? Now get out of here! But it was no fun. Can't help it if I'm not enjoying myself. For heaven's sake, Arthur was here. The, what do you call them? Like, there's the anteater, you know, but there's a fancy word. The aardvark. No interest in anything with that dunce. Because there's a cartoon and I believe children's book series called Arthur. Arthur? Who's that again? Someone who was here? Unbelievable. You don't remember anything, do you, dearest Mel? So, is dearest, like, is that supposed to be like an honorific in, you know, Japanese? This is Japanese, right? Like, it doesn't really have the art style of one, which is why, but I'm pretty sure it is. What, you call this like a gothic art style? Is that the right word? I don't know, right? Came over to play a few times when we were little. He's covered in gross freckles, and he's a huge jerk. So my hair looked like the color of fallen leaves. Fallen leaves! Just thinking about that ugly smirk has me fuming. Even he acts like nothing happened. He even calls me Lady Nellie, for goodness sake. Are you listening? I mean, he was like 5 when that happened. Come on, give him a break. Are you listening, dearest Mel? I'm listening, I'm listening. He wasn't listening at all. Wonder what the ruckus earlier was. Ah, you weren't listening, were you? Who cares about that? Sorry, but aren't you curious? Probably wasn't on another guest, at least. Maybe a cat sneaked in. Sneaked a word? Yeah, sneaks a word. Wait, snuck? Gotta look this up. Is sneaked a word? Yes, it is! It's the past tense of sneak. Obviously, you think so? I do. Well, enough about that. Would you like to play cards in my room, dearest Mel? Seriously? I'm exhausted, though. It's not even that late. Fine. Something feels kind of off. A cat? I want to go check. Come on, hurry up. Oh, hold on. You don't need to drag me, Nellie. Our birthday isn't over yet, so you're not done attending to me. Oh, Nelly. So there's totally like a monster or plot device in the mansion, right? But what kind of story is this? Like, is there actually gonna be like a monster or something, or was it, you know, a burglar? Was it just a sound? I don't know. The rain just won't let up. I can't sleep. Wonder what the commotion earlier was about. Is this your bedroom? You just have a rose on a stone wall. You have vines hanging off the UI. That's what it's called, right? UI? Oh, for goodness sake. It's all the storm's fault. That's why I can't sleep. Just fretting over nothing. Sure, Nelly was right. It's just a cat. Maybe a dog. There is a 0% chance it was a cat. Or a dog. I can't sleep. Hardly ever have this much trouble falling asleep. I don't think we're gonna have any choices as Mel or, you know, any other characters we spectate. What could this feeling be, I wonder? It's not quite foreboding. Walking around the house at this time of night isn't going to help anything. But I'm not going to fall asleep just lying there. Lonely sounds that can be heard in the dark corridors with the sharp pitter-patter of the rain, his footsteps, and his breathing. Though he is intimately familiar with the layout of the house, that night always felt like an endless labyrinth veiled in shadows. No moonlight shone through the windows, so he naturally found himself moving cautiously, despite being in his own residence. I think I'm going to turn the sound effect. How do I... Right-clicking hides the UI. Let's just turn it down like that. Oh, no. Keeping the palm of his hand pressed up against the chilly wall, put one foot in front of the other. But to where was he supposed to head? Mel, of course, had no way of answering that question himself. If he had anything, it was guidance from above, a path to his destination lit by flashes of lightning. Or perhaps, I like the song. It reminds me of something. Oh, I know what it reminds me of. Like, you know that, there's an old creepypasta of Majora's Mask. They would play, like, songs from Majora's Mask backwards, and it'd be all creepy, and there's that one statue from Ikena Valley. Ben Drowned. That's the name, I think. Kind of reminds me of that. I remember I was terrified of that as a kid. Not really a kid, like, you know. How old was he then? Like middle schoolish, give or take. I was always the type to believe anything. It was like, oh my god, he's coming for me. He never came for me, unfortunately. So I'm still not drowned. Perhaps there's something else leading him along. Though he progressed with a fair bit of hesitation in his step, Noah was slowly but surely drawing nearer to one room in particular. He made his way through the seemingly endless halls, past the living room, its fireplace long since cooled, into another corridor, and then stopped outside an Abigail's bedchamber. Is that... I know that's a name, like... What's an Abigail? Is that like a servant? I don't know. The dim glow of a lamp spilled through the cracks in the door. A gust of wind is not necessary to make a flame flicker. A person's movements or vibrations in the air from someone speaking, the slightest of motions that cause the light of a fire to quiver. Shifting subtly, as though nudged by an invisible fingertip, I could see light from inside. Is she still awake? A voice seemed to be hesitating. It would not be difficult for him to approach the door and peer inside, but he had reservations about peeping in on another's chambers, even if it was his own house. Moreover, this room was assigned to a woman. There's a woman behind that door. What do you do, Master, in this situation? Do you succumb to your curiosity and gaze inside? Or do you respect the owner's privacy? Shouldn't be doing this, but the voice feels like it's calling to me or someone else. Yes, me. Could sense someone watching me at that moment. He had succumbed to his curiosity. He stood on the other side of the door from me, his flaxen eyes open wide, trying to remain as invisible as possible. The wavering in his heart seemed to create faint ripples in the air, which I pretended not to notice. Yes, I knew he was there. Sorry. I could sense his presence and his wavering emotions. However, I could not begin to speculate as to his true feelings, or great a surprise this was to him. Wait. Okay. So maybe, she's just always watching. I too am discovering new facets of this tale by viewing it through the eyes of the mansion. But it's not I who is of concern, Master. It is you. You and... I know I shouldn't be doing this. I should be ashamed of myself, but I can't look away. Who is that? Hey, that's me! Her skin, so pale you can practically see through it. Is it that white because she was out in the cold rain? Like, usually I'm kind of guilty of saying me when I refer to, like, the protagonist of a... Like, in Danganronpa, I'll say me when referring to Shuichi, or Steins Gate, I'll say, me in reference to Ho and Kyoma. But I mean, with this, I have the right to. Her name is, as far as we know, you. Wait. Probably like, well, no, it wouldn't be Watashi because, I don't know. Is it that white because she's out in the cold rain? Her hair is white as snow and her eyes, they're like... Oh, that's just the UI. I thought that was blood. Like, how do I describe it? My vocabulary truly lacks for situations like this. They look like blood? No, that's just disturbing. Than wine, perhaps? No, more translucent? Yeah, translucent than that. Gemstones, then? Yes, gemstones. Her eyes are like rubies. I've never seen anyone like her before. What could they be talking about? Those eyes were fixed on the peculiar young woman. She had glass-like skin, eyes that glimmered in the flickering candlelight, snow white hair that flowed like luxurious silk, but her lips were bluish-purple. Her soft... I want to just make sure that the thunder isn't too loud, so I'm going to turn it down a little bit more. Okay. Her hair a disheveled mess. She was, even at a glance, clearly not a lady of means. The tips of her fingers were cracked from the cold, her nails pale from malnutrition, her guard little more than rags. However, true beauty is always visible, no matter what it may be hidden underneath. What may be hidden underneath. Even wrapped in a veil of insalubrity. Okay, I don't... What's that one mean? How do I say it? Usually uncountable. Foil... Oh, no. The condition of being... No! Google! Not promoting health. Unwholesome. Google doesn't know that word, so... Even if she thought herself hideous. Wonder what happened to her. Mel could no longer avert his gaze from the girl's visage. Is it visage or visage? He had, for the time being, forgotten the shame he felt for peeping. As he strained his ears to hear the conversation taking place inside, a sickly voice arose from the white-haired girl's purple lips. So feeble was the sound that a gentle breeze blowing through the room could carry it away. I apologize for the trouble. Think nothing of it. Give your apologies and thanks to the mistress. Understood. There's something strangely comforting about this house. Almost as if I've been here before. So is this not... Do you think the story's told chronologically? Because... that kind of hints that there's a story before this one. If my father were here, I'm sure you'd be quite fond of it. Sorry about your father. It's not... There's nothing you could have done, I imagine. When he came to our rescue, he was already... Rescue? Father? Was that perchance what the commotion was about? He stared intently, tranced by the scene unfolding beyond the door. A gaze can often signal one's presence to others more effectively than words. The white-haired girl could likely sense him there as well. She flicked her gem-like eyes upward. That's when the boy finally felt a pang of panic. How did he know what her eye color was? Because she just had her eyes closed like that entire conversation. So I mean... For a split second, is it Flaxen or Flakson? I think it's Flaxen. Eyes met her ruby eyes, causing her to recoil from the door. Him to recoil. His heart was pounding like the rain outside. Careful not to make a sound, he took 2 steps away. Did you catch me? I'm not sure. She totally knew. It was only for a moment. She can't have seen me. The boy did not have the courage to peek in on the room a second time, so cautiously returned to his bedchamber as quietly as he could manage. But even beneath his covers, he could not erase that girl's eyes from his memory. Her melancholic red irises, her voice, delicate as a glass sculpture, her pale, almost lifeless skin, her pure white hair. Every singular detail kept him from banishing her image from his mind. Nor could he restrain his heavily pounding heart. Who could she be? Is something the matter? No. Just thought I felt someone watching us. She looks really upset, depressed, whatever word you want to use. I mean, her father may have just died in the past 12 hours, so I mean, that's a pretty good reason. It's only your imagination, I'm sure. Well, what should you laugh at? I need to keep it the same the whole time. Like, oh. You know, there's too many options. You gotta. I think it's totally like creepy. Like, she says, yeah. So, if not your imagination, then perhaps some unseen force was watching you. Unseen force. Are you familiar with how people refer to this mansion? Yo's Manor. Yes, indeed. It is called Yo's Manor because you could smell the sweet fragrance of the rose garden, even at a great distance. But that is not what I meant. It is said that a witch resides within this house. A witch? I've not heard any such stories. You probably wouldn't have. It was a very, very long time ago. Nothing you need to concern yourself with. You have a peculiar presence about you. Should I consider that a compliment? It's getting late. You should get some rest. Our room has already been set aside for you. But first, may I ask you one thing? Yes? I did not believe you have given me your name yet. My name is... Okay, classic. L. Is there... Like I said earlier, I know a character's name is maybe Michelle? It could be spelled, you know, with no E at the end. I forget. I just remember it starts with an M, and I could say something, but I'm not going to. I think that's about a good place to call it. I usually like to go a little longer than that, but I figure, you know, 28 minutes, good stopping point. And, what's from Mel goes to find the girl. Interesting. It's obviously about probably going to be about him trying to find, you know, us. So I'll see you guys next time with some more The House in Fata Morgana. I think I'm going to go play Danganronpa. I kind of want to play some more of this. Ooh. Flip a coin. Well, if I tab out, the thing will tab out. So Google on my phone. Coin flip. Heads, Danganronpa. Tails, this. Coin flip. I think Google has a built-in coin flip, right? Heads. Heads is Danganronpa. Okay. I'm gonna go play some Danganronpa, guys. See you guys next time. This series will be going up after Danganronpa finishes. Maybe not immediately afterwards because I have Long Live the Queen, but I'll be building up a backlog of this. It's February right now. This will probably be uploaded in March, maybe early April. So I'll see you guys then. Bye.